Bro, you walk out anywhere with Hassan, he gets to be white, okay? I can't, unlike you, Hassan, I can't...
Goldberg didn't understand the business. That's why it didn't work. Although they did do a good job with him in
Oh, I love that.
That's a great match. That's a great match. And even the match where Goldberg comes back and loses is a good one. And it's better when we get some big influx in here. I'll stay. Let's see, Mutahar. Oh, this is great. I gotta give Mutahar credit. Mutahar offers to pay an entire trip to Palestine with Hassan so they can do, quote, journalism. It comes after Hassan questioned his genocide stance. Never seen this guy do anything of substance. On my own dime, I will fly both of us down to Israel and drive across the border. Really? That's balls if he's true. I got to give Mutahar all the credit in the world. And he's not my favorite person, and I think he's one of these guys that had me around for whatever reason. He's in good company, though.
Oh, I love how this guy calls me like a drama slop guy just because I don't agree with this fucking cosplaying dipshit. But it's like...
Well, I find it funny that you called everybody else...
I fucking cannot stand
I find it funny that you were, like, totally dipping your hands in the drama slot stuff. And when you got in a little bit of fucking trouble, through your own actions, you threw the rest of us under the bus.
And this is on too, dude. I mean, I might, like... How is it that I get called a drama slob, dude, and this fucking fuckbag is already, like, posting his, like, centrist slop tubers are turning everything into drama on his, like, I guess...
It's all drama. All politics are drama.
It's his archive channel.
How long do I go back? Adrian, I don't know how many years you've been watching. I used to call drama the politics. I didn't like that name for it back in 2016, but I called it, even back then, the politics of YouTube. It's drama. And most of these, Destiny included... Chud, I mean, although he's straight up honest with it, they're all drama tubers. Some of them think they're like political masterminds, but none of them really are.
It is what it is. What a fucking actual loser, dude. Hassan is hands down. Like, there's like a fucking, it's a 40-minute video of this fucking mongoloid crashing out on me. Just because I don't agree with the fact that you endorse actual violent terrorism? This is what I hate about this fucking roach so much. You disagree with his violent
Boy, I like this Mutahar.
rhetoric. You're immediately like the supporter of like a genocide. Like, I have never once backed anything like that. I have never backed genocide. I want to be on. I want to just keep it up front and clear, okay? I have never backed the fucking Palestinian genocide, okay? I'm not a fucking Israeli person. Doesn't really...
It isn't a genocide, but okay, we can disagree on that.
Matter, okay? I'm not some supporter over there. It is what it is. Simple as that, okay? Like, just because I don't agree with this fucking douchebag and his, like, extremism takes, it doesn't mean that I'm immediately on the other side. And, like, no, this is...
And you know what the funny thing about this? His wife told me that he's a religious Muslim. I have no... Like, it was a private conversation, so I have no reason not to believe her. It was nothing that had anything to do with anything drama-related or anything. It's like, because I was like, Mutahar's religious? And she says, yeah, she really is. And it's like, he doesn't make you go? Like, nope. I go, you're shitting me. No, he's a religious guy. So this is a guy that actually did the Hajj, crossed all the T's, dotted all the I's with being a Muslim, doesn't believe in violence, kind of Muslim we want. And how much you want to bet that commie thinks he's above religion?
Yeah.
Now, I don't engage religion for my own fucking personal reasons. It has nothing to do with my politics. But these Marxists don't because of their politics. They're because they worship the state. But it is really interesting for a guy, from an actual Muslim that actually practices, is somehow a fucking traitor. Yeah, you're a traitor. If you're a traitor to the left, you're a traitor to everything.
What I fucking hate in the comments who's like, Muta, why are you looking at drama? Did I start it? This guy is sharing fucking, like, an actual video of me where it's like, this YouTuber backed the genocide. My face is in a thumbnail. Like, at some point, who starts it? Is it me? Or is it this guy? Like, I'm sorry, okay? Like, I'm sorry. If you were being fucking put on if you were being fucking shown on the internet and somebody said you supported genocide, is it drama to fucking defend yourself? No, I don't fucking think so whatsoever.
Yes, I joined at 27.
Okay.
There's your question. What do you want to know?
He's like, you defended Asmongold. I didn't, okay? If anything, yes, I probably looked at Asmon's take at the time months ago and tried to, like, respond, and that was pretty much it. And like, I still didn't, like, I watched my old videos. I get gaslit into thinking that somehow I defend Asmongold. I watched my old content. Never once have I defended Asmongold. Never once have I actually fucking sat there and defended a genocide of people. Never once have I done it. And he sits there. The only thing that I've ever said, this situation is very complicated. It's been happening. He's like, he tweeted yesterday at me too. It's like after I fucking like called it bullshit out for promoting this in the first place. He's like, Muta, a year into the genocide has been happening. How much of a cosplayer is this fucking roach? He's going to say a year into the genocide?
He's not even a practicing Muslim. That's the best part.
Bro, a year into the genocide? Brother, if you actually gave a shit about those people, you wouldn't say a year into the genocide. Let me give you a little historical context here, okay? The Palestinian genocide has been happening since our parents were, before our parents went into puberty, dumbass, okay? It's been going on for fucking decades.
Or as I like to say, they've been killing each other for decades. And it's actually, I think it's more than 100 years.
So I don't want to fucking hear this from like the Hassan and the fucking crazy leftist community, okay? I'm sorry to say, this is my last take on this.
We'll see.
This guy is an actual...
And this is the last stream.
unironic fucking like roach, a scumbag, grifting and like to say that, but Muta, you got ad revenue.
It's like some commie telling you being Catholic. Me, I know.
You on this. Bro, you have been grifting off of dead fucking Palestinian kids for a year and a half through your Twitch channel. So I don't want to fucking hear about like, I can't believe you made a video and like, and you got 1 million viewers, okay? Wow. I made a video teaching people how to install fucking Arch Linux that got 1 million viewers, okay? I don't need the fucking dead children to fucking grift off of.
He's right about that. That's the mode I like. That's the guy. I don't know. See, here's what happened to Muta. Who was that guy that he was running with? The anime guy, Nux. He, and by the way, Oompaville is the same way, did not have the balls to say, that guy's watching some creepy shit. I want nothing to fucking do with it. That's what happened. And he probably thought, well, I guess I watch anime too. He should have went right back to fucking art and said, this thing can't happen. It's not going to work. And he didn't. And he covered for it ever since. That's what happened to Muta. He tried covering for it. He got caught saying things that didn't, two different things that depended on who he's talking to. He got caught lying to Chud. He didn't have to do any of that. I shouldn't, like, if he never went on Chud and never said anything, he probably would have been in the exact same position as Oompaville is. Nobody gives a shit what that guy thinks. They just like him because he's a great YouTuber.
I'm like some right-wing, like fucking neo-Nazi person. Fuck you, dude. This guy costs.
Oh, your wife does have blonde hair.
Plays like being a Muslim. Bro, you walk out anywhere with Hassan, he gets to be white, okay? I can't, unlike you, Hassan, I can't.
I love this, Buddha. Gotta be honest with you. I don't care if he looks at fucking weird anime. That's awesome. That's awesome. Because that's the truth. That is the truth. He could say he's Italian. He could say he's Hispanic. He could say he's half Turkish. Muta gets the fucking bigotry, bang, right on. I've seen it in my own community, to be honest with you. Nothing I promote, by the way. I got my issues with Muta because he was perfectly willing to throw me straight under the fucking bus, if need be, over Mama Max.
Turn off my skin color, dude. I'm sorry. I have to deal with it everywhere I go, all right? I'm sorry, brother. Like, it is.
You know those old videos of him on the Young Turks? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when he was like all broed out. It looked like a fucking college white
like
boy.
the college
white
thing.
boy. Jesus Christ. If I grew a beard out and what have you, I told you, yeah, me and him are brothers. You probably wouldn't even tell. Oh, are you? That's weird. You don't look too much alike. Sometimes brothers don't look alike.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Fucking white savior fucking complex, dude. Every time, dude.
Oh! Oh! It is a white savior complex, white boy. Turkey is technically in Europe. Turks don't get to pull the minority card, not in Mootastown. Ow! Ow!
Like fucking white guy telling me how to feel every single. It's a fucking. This is why I hate why I hate any of these people, dude.
I hate anybody telling me to get regardless of skin color personally, but it must be infuriating when it's a white guy. Yeah, I guess I'm with you on this one.
It's always insane. Anyways, though, I don't want to like drag down the stream too much. Rainbow Six.
It's the best stream you had in months.
I just keep seeing like some of these comments throughout it. I feel like
I want God, Agent. I got a mission for you. I want Hassan reacting to that. If he does, if White Boy's got the balls.
I feel like it's.
Sorry, bro, you ain't brown enough to roll these parts. That's not what I'm saying, but it does. Look, I'm not saying that. I want to make this clear. I don't think he's. I think he's whatever the fuck he wants to be. I mean, if you're, I don't know. Turks don't consider themselves white. I don't think. All right, and that's fine with me. I don't give a flying fuck. Right, but it does. I know what he's talking about. It is like some fucking old whitey Karen telling you how to feel about things. This is the way you should feel, and this is the way you should vote. And this, yeah, fuck you. How about that? Well, you're brown because you should feel this way. No, I don't. You know, I had somebody used to do this to me. He's like, because I'm a big fan of George Carlin, and I'm pretty much have most of his politics, or eventually adopted them. Even the ones I disagreed with when I was younger, I've kind of come around and adopted them. Well, I'd have somebody in my life say, well, George Carlin says, well, I don't have to agree with absolutely everything George Carlin says. Or if you're like a Democrat or something, well, Chuck Schumer says, well, I disagree with Chuck Schumer. Go fuck Chuck Schumer. You know, fuck Donald Trump on that. Donald Trump, you're a Lord and Savior. Donald Trump said, I don't care. Somebody asked me, like, well, Trump wants to, DM King, well, he didn't actually do it this way, so I don't want to put him in that box. But, Trump wants to have a constitutional amendment on term limits for presidents. I am 100% against that. And I am against him on that issue if that's the case. We don't have enough term limits for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Trump should be out in 4 fucking years. Anything else, I won't be around then. But anything else, I'm 100% against it.
Best if I just get like a quick little thing in the stream out, because unless he keeps like constantly pushing, which I know he will, because Hassan needs drama, because Hassan is a drama frog as much as he doesn't want to fucking admit it.
Call it
That's all he is. Hassan is effectively Keemstar for leftists. Okay, drama.
I love this. He's getting over every count. Bring it.
Alert for leftists. Keem is much more respectable in that regard because at least he knows he's like a fucking drama frog. This guy tries to be a scumbag about it.
Most of these guys do. Most of these guys see themselves as some kind of... It's almost like they used to say that the politics guys went into sports because they couldn't break it into politics. Now it's drama guys.
He will push it. And at some point, maybe I'll probably like end up making like a short video to it. Honestly, like... covering anything this guy related is annoying. It's you lose subs, you lose your followers, you fucking get brigaded on like Reddit boards on places all the time. It's not economically viable for me to do this, but at some point, like I do have to defend myself a little bit against blatant
Call him a white boy, please.
slander. Like I'm sorry to say, it's fucking annoying
Call him
when
a white
people
boy.
say that you're a genocide supporter when I've never done that. Okay, like I've never done that.
Actually, I'll say this, Muda. Even though you did me dirty. I have never, ever seen any type of extremism from you on either wing. None. Zero zip. I think, first and foremost, you protect your ass. But in fairness to you, that's 99.9% of people out there. Most people collab on YouTube because it's beneficial to them. It's not because they're friends. The only people that want to believe that shit are the fans. And they're not. Everybody sees everybody else as a threat. Everybody sees, everybody wants another person to be gone eventually. Especially in drama and even more so in political YouTube or political Twitch. If Hassan mentions
He
nuts,
unfortunately did not react.
well, here's
to
what
it.
Nick says. If Hassan mentions Nux, Muda would wither into dust and blow away in the wind. Yeah, that seems to be his. Yeah, Nick told me that privately too. That it's like it's tough to support Muda because this could change in a finger snap if his fans turn on him. But maybe he's sick of hearing that. Maybe he's gonna knuckle up. I don't know. I'll support it. I don't, whatever that's worth. It ain't worth shit no more. But whatever it's worth, I support it. This is fucking awesome, by the way. This is what I want. This is what I want YouTube drama to be. This.
Chat. This is a Hassan stream now, boys. Yo. Chat. Chat, this is a Hassan. Yo, what's up, chat? Holy. Chat, let me tell you about Palestine. Hold on a minute. Holy Chad. Oh, damn, son.